Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Wrath of the Lich King pre-patch. Thank you for joining me here today on Maladath, our fresh start server. I think next we are going to come down here and we're going to work on the Scorched Grove and a Somber Task. We could basically do anything. Because of the level that we're at, we can go do whatever we want. We'll try to focus on level 9 and 10 quest for now. Just basically all we're gonna have in this area actually, so I don't think there's a chance that we can out level anything. We might get close. A lot of things might be green, and we're not gonna do any zone hopping. I'm not gonna try to hop between Silverpine and Ghostlands. We are just gonna stick with the Eversong Woods into the Ghostlands and just try to stick in the Ghostlands the whole way. We're going to be doing some dungeons at some point, so if we do need a couple of levels to get us over some kind of hump, we'll be able to get that in Ragefire Chasm. Shouldn't be a problem. We do seem to be leveling quite quickly.
Victory lies ahead.
A somber task. These are difficult times for us. It was a very hard decision to burn the woods bordering the Ghostlands to prevent the Scourge expansion. The treants, who have been our friends for years, are now trying to foster the regrowth of the forest along the Scorched Grove. This is a painful thing to ask of you, but we failed to convince our former allies to cease their endeavors. I need you to stop them by the only means that remain to us. So we have to go kill some treants. Yeah, they used to be our friends, and now they've stopped listening. So we kill them, because that's the only course of action one can take in Azeroth. It is the world of Warcraft, not the world of calm talks and deliberation. Old Whitebark here, he has an item he drops when he's alive. Nothing's really alive right now. Somebody must have just been through here pretty recently. Well, we can do a little herbing while we wait for respawns to pop up. And we can get some actual buffs going here. There are some treants out here on the outskirts. Oh, I did sell the two-handed sword? Oh, no, I didn't. Here it is. Okay, I was going to say, didn't mean to sell it. Let's go back to that for a little bit now that we've got our one-handed swords leveled up. Probably be a good idea to try to find white bark. Or should we head out here and grab the Rune Warden's quest? Is he going to have us come check out this rune and the rune over here? If so, then we might want to go talk to him. Let's head over and talk to him. We might as well. It's pretty close by. I don't think anything else sends us over to him either, so we're going to have to do it at some point. Ancient runestones once powered a protective barrier across the Eversong border. Many were destroyed during Arthas' attack, others were stolen. Of the 3 that remain, only this one has retained its power. The runestone to the east might be salvageable though. Okay, so this is the one to the east. Let's run over here and we'll do this for him. We could also be taking on some of the guys in the Dead Scar. We'll come back to this. I know I'm doing things in kind of like a weird, haphazard way, it must seem. There is a little bit of method to the madness, though. Mainly that we're not going to really do anything else down here until we go into the Ghostlands. So... I mean, ultimately, you could do this stuff in any order, basically. Especially with the experience buff and how you get to be a higher level than you would normally be. You can basically do this stuff in any order that you want. It's our first green drop. We are definitely going to sell that for like 5 silver on the auction house. Yeah, we're going to get into the economy, we're going to help the economy, we're going to help put greens into the market that people can actually afford. Okay, this guy is basically dying. He's trying to reach the Ghostlands. We'll come help him later, he'll probably be fine for a while, right? Yeah, I think he'll be okay. Guess I have to do one thing. So I did set up the Discord and I put a comment on the community page actually. So some of you guys have been filtering into that. I realize I need to probably turn off my sound notifications. I have it up on my second screen so I can see what's going on. I don't need to hear it as well. Let me go ahead and turn that off. Disable sounds. Sounds, disable all notification sounds. There we go. That's what I needed. I can see things pop up. I just don't need to hear the beep every time, you know? course, the Peace Bloom is way up there. I do want the Peace Blooms. I need those for actual alchemy, whereas I don't really need the Blood Thistle as much. The Blood Thistle is great just to get the skill ups. But, that's about it. That's about it. Unless you need spell power, then I guess it could be quite good. Alright, this is gonna summon ads. There we go. And apparently that was all we needed to do. I kind of expected a couple more waves to come at us there, but no, just the few waves, and that was it. They had basically 0 health, so there's that too. Don't know if I need to focus these guys here, but there are the guys like this, the Dark Wraiths, that I think are only down to the south. I don't think we can find these guys further to the north, so maybe we want to come down here and get the 4 Dark Wraiths that we need. Oh, we're done with the Marauders. Okay, well, in that case, we just need Dark Wraiths, and then we'll be done with this one, so let's just knock that out really quick while we're down here. That should be good. Okay, that's 4 out of 4. Let's get ourselves back over to Rune Warder Darien. Let him know what we've done, and then we'll go back into the Scorched Grove, and we will take care of the rest of the treants we need, and we'll try to find Witherbark, Whitebark. I don't really remember what his name is exactly. Level 15 and still in Eversong Woods. That's actually awesome.
Victory lies ahead.
Lots of experience with the buff. Excellent. The defenses should hold off the Scourge a bit longer. Thank you for lending us a hand.
Keep your wits about you.
Kind of curious when the UI changes in retail and Dragonflight if the UI is gonna have an option to change in Classic. I'd love to be able to have an in-game way to just move my buffs down below my character portrait rather. That would be a better place for me to like keep track of things like Blessing of Might. Obviously, like on bigger screens, like this is way out of your field of view, and you never see it unless you're like actively glancing up at your minimap. And even then, when you focus on your minimap, you're not always aware of everything that's up here that's supposed to be, or things that are potentially missing. I'd love to just be able to, like in the default UI, grab this and slide it somewhere else. Maybe one of those quality of life things that we will get in Classic one day, once they have no more expansions to bring to Classic. Maybe we'll see things like that get introduced. Old Whitebark. Yeah, he's dead right now. We will hang out here for a bit and see if he comes back up. This guy has maybe the same idea that we have. If this guy is still here when he comes up, we'll invite him to a group. It's a quest item. Excuse me. So we should both be able to pick it up. We'll just kind of keep our eyes open. Keep our eyes open while we fight stuff. Well, I could see 2 of his corpses, so I'm kind of hoping that means that he's going to have a pretty fast respawn rate. We'll hang out here for a minute and see. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to just not do this one, but with the experience buff, I'm always kind of pulled to not spend too much time on quests because we're not going to need all of them. Our time is valuable and can be spent getting experience elsewhere. So I never really know how long we should wait on things like this. Or if we just permanently wait until it happens. Like, eventually he'll respawn somewhere. This guy is definitely doing the same kind of stuff that we're doing. He seems to very much be waiting here for... He's got a campfire going. That just seems really cozy. That's how the magic happens. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more social. I mean, any of you guys who've been around the channel for a while, you know that I'm not an incredibly social person. I'm not incredibly social in real life, and I'm not incredibly social virtually. Which is to say that I can be very social, and in fact, after teaching classes for 6 years, like, you know, that's a part of yourself that you kind of grow and develop. So even when you're an introvert, you just grow this extroverted part of you that you use when you're in those situations where you have to use it. And it's not even disingenuous, like, it's your true self as an extrovert. But, it has like an energy requirement. And so yeah, I'm not often incredibly social. And typically, in any situation, I prefer communication to be like direct and to the point. And short. My brain works better when communications are short, when they're succinct. It's probably just a limitation of my brain. So it is done. Curse these times that have driven us to desperate measures, and curse our enemy, the Scourge. And the pendant. This pendant, I gave it to old Witherbark after his people helped us rebuild our village. I guess this means he's... The blood elf clears her throat as she regains her composure. I appreciate you bringing this to me. There is something I'd like to ask of you. This pendant brings back memories of a different time, a better time. Unfortunately, memories are the last thing I need right now. I want you to bury this by the runestone in the Scorched Grove. It was there that I first met the Treant Elder. Put my old friend's memory to rest.
We will have justice.
We will have justice, and then dessert. But first, justice. Oh god, then we have to kill his spirit. It's so bad, they're like, go put him to rest. We've already killed him once, okay? That's bad enough. Go put him to rest, and then we put him to rest, and we have to, like, kill his spirit? Oh, maybe we don't have to fight him. We can use this guy's spirit to turn it in. I no longer belong to this world and must admit defeat. The land is forever changed, and nothing will ever be the same. Leave the pendant here with me. Maybe one day, long after the elves are gone, a new tree will grow on this very spot. Let's see. So that stuff is all done. We could hearth back to Fairbreeze. That might be a decent idea. And we are level 12, so... we might want to run for training. That might be a good idea. Just to go ahead and run up to Falconwing Square, get our level 12 stuff. Let's turn this one in first. The difficult thing is we don't have a flight point here, right? By that token, the sooner we get into the Ghostlands, the better, because at least then when we go to train, we can fly up to Silvermoon, we can fly back. Here, it's just going to be a pretty long run, no matter how you look at it. But yeah, we're gonna do the run. Not sure what we get at level 12. Kind of hoping that it's something that's worth it, but we'll see. Let's grab some herbs here. Probably should grab this silver leaf as well. That's a tree, and that's what happens when I try to type in Discord and auto-run at the same time. Imagine that. Imagine distractions, distracting one. I really don't know what we get at level 12. I don't know if this run is going to end up being worth it. Let's also just go ahead and do a quick repair and sell anything we don't want. These legs are going up in the auction house. These legs are also going up in the auction house. Blood Thistle I'm going to sell. And that is all we can do.
Glory to the Sindor.
We do have a quest here for our trainer. You've excelled in your early training and distinguished yourself among those who would become Blood Knights. You are ready to undertake the next phase of your training, and to that end, Night Lord Bloodvalor himself has asked to speak with you. I have no doubt that Night Lord Bloodvalor wishes to set a trial for you to test your abilities. You will find him in the Blood Knight headquarters, Silvermoon City. Okay.
Keep your wits about you. Our enemies will
Let's
fall.
see here. Lay on Hands, awesome. Devotion Aura rank 2, awesome. Need to remember to actually click that button. Hand of Protection, perfect. Blessing of Might, rank 2. Judgment of Wisdom. Alright, that's a lot of stuff. Let's have a look here. Lay on Hands, we're gonna put out for our oh crap button. Not that we've had any of those moments yet. Same thing with Hand of Protection. Okay. Let's see here. Judgment of Wisdom unleashes the energy of a seal. Chance to restore 2% of the attacker's base mana. So light does health and wisdom does mana. We don't need this. Maybe if we were a healer we would need it. But we don't need it now. Alright, so let's head back out here. I need to keep this on. Okay, so when it's like this, it's on. I need to make sure that's always on. Alright, and yeah, a question I just answered, not a question, but something I just responded to in the Discord, is that I'm not going to take any gifts in this one, guys. I'm not going to take any help, I'm not going to take any items or gifts or gold or coins or anything like that. I do appreciate the thought and where it comes from, definitely. But I would rather you guys put your green items into the auction house and sell it and help keep the economy going, start the economy. This is a young economy. People are going to want some gear, but they're not going to want to pay a lot for it because they're not going to have any coins. So like put it on the auction house, sell it for some silver, use that silver to get yourself the things that you need and thereby, you know, further the economy. I want to make sure that I just put that out there for everybody. Is that I do appreciate the thought. You know, I've taken help in the past, obviously, up until current content, but since this is a fresh start server, I'm gonna kind of adhere to the spirit of it, and I'm not gonna take any help from anybody. Much rather see you guys selling that stuff on the auction house. I'm gonna come over into Silvermoon here, and we are going to talk to our class trainer. I think we need to do this. Maybe we get a resurrect out of it, maybe that's how we get our res. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like it's probably important. Oh, the other thing we'll do while we're here is we will put our pieces up on the auction house, and we'll just take a little look at the auction house and just see what it looks like. You don't often get a glance at a new server's economy, so we'll take a look at the auction house. We're not going to buy anything on the auction house, but we'll take a look at what's there, and we'll put these up for a couple silver. I think would be okay. We'll take a look at like the prices that are there, but like yeah, my goal is to sell stuff for pretty cheap. I mean, and we're gonna benefit too. It's gonna be nice to have the additional silver, even if it's just to cover our training costs, because since we're leveling up faster, we're gonna have a higher training cost comparatively to how much coin we're making from questing. So yeah, any silver is gonna help. Alright, here's Bloodlord, or Lord Blood Valor. Welcome, young initiate. That you have answered my summons so promptly bodes well for you. Let us dispense with the pleasantries then, as they are best left to the courtiers and their ilk. Your rapid progress has caught my attention. We will see if you have taken your lessons to heart. You've learned much of combat and bloodshed initiate, but there is more to our order. Mastery of the light requires a focused mind and tremendous willpower. Without these, you are little better than a street thug. There's an island to the northeastern reaches of the Ghostlands called the Isle of Tribulations that we use to hone these skills. You will find a brazier within a shallow cave there. Kneel before the brazier, light it, and focus on what you see before your eyes. Don't remember what happens here, but we will be checking that out. Alright, so down to the auction house. I think we can like cut through some of these inns. Let's try that. Yeah, I think that's how they have these set up, so that we can just kind of cut between the two different areas. Alright, let's take a look. What do we have? Let's see if we can find any of the same items first. Oh yeah. So yeah, people have stuff up for like 10 silver, which I feel like is pretty reasonable. Up to 15 silver. Yeah, let's go with let's just do 6 and 6. Whoa. That's not the tone we want to set. Let's take that out. There we go. I feel like that's good. Alright, where do we want to go next? Let's... Oops, that was not what we wanted. The island's all the way down here. Looks like we're going to be going down to the Apprentice and then the Farstrider Enclave. That seems to be our plan. Yeah, we're closer to the Enclave, but I do want to go down and do the level 9 quest first. Don't think we could out-level it, but yeah, let's swoop down here and come up this way. It's so nice of my old mentor to check on me. It's too bad she lost any faith in my research long ago. Don't waste your time trying to get me to return to her. You can either help me with my research or leave. 50 quests completed. Look at that. This was a fully functional arcane sanctum before Arthas and his army of Scourge decided to plow through it on their way to Silvermoon. Now it's as useful to us as any part of the Dead Scar. The soil is tainted, undead are drawn to it, and the energy in the ley lines is completely disrupted. What I want to know is whether this taint is reversible or not. I want you to collect soil samples from the area so I can study them. Perhaps with time, we can set things back to normal.
Be ready for anything.
Oh, I'm ready to go stick my hands in some soil samples is what I'm ready for. Potentially tainted, you know, I don't know if we should we have gloves on, so that's probably good for us. Don't know if I'd want to be shoving tainted soil samples into my bags. But what are you gonna do? Why, hello. I should have figured you were gonna aggro. Well, that was really easy. Not even a lot of enemies to contend with. It's a decent little area to level up your herbalism if you're trying to do that. There's a lot of blood thistle around. We are going to go ahead and snag a couple of them.
Baladash Malinore.
Excellent. I will cast an augmentation enchantment on the sample so I can more clearly analyze the taint on the soil. Such dark energy, how can this be possible? I don't know. Something's wrong. I sense the presence of Scourge. Be ready to fight them. Oh, we're ready. And that's it, apparently just one wave.
State your business.
My endeavors are hopeless. The very nature of the soil has been altered. The taint is irreversible. Thank you for your assistance. I'll need to ask you one last task. As discouraging as my research results are, they still contain valuable data. I must have a magister review my work before it is taken seriously. Take these notes to Magistrix Landra at Fairbreeze Village, west of here. Okay, so we gotta go back to the village, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be running back and forth. I should have taken care of this when I did that stuff. I should have come up here, then circled back. Kind of did this in a less than optimal fashion, unfortunately. And that's going to result in a little bit of travel time.
Dark times will pass.
These notes are shocking. If they're correct, it means the damage to the land on the Dead Scar is irreversible. I'll notify the Grandmaster right away. More reason for our race to escape this world and find our true fate in Outland. You don't want to find your true fate in Outland. That is a bad idea. We've been to Outland. It's a blasted hellscape for the most part. And even the parts that aren't really don't have a home for you.
Farewell.
It's never good to live on a planet that is literally falling apart. You don't want to find a home there. You want to find a home somewhere else, anywhere else at all. But yeah, that's just my opinion. If I'm going to find a new home, it's not going to be in a blasted hellscape that's been ripped apart by like dozens of dark portals, full of demons and all that stuff. I always struggle with like how far out of my way do I want to go when I see an herb. I've never reached a real clear consensus with myself on it. But yeah, we really need a lot more silverleaf than we have. So I need to make special exceptions for silverleaf. Let's try to cut this way and like get there in a straight line. And yeah, I could spend my talent point. I mean, we don't have to, but we definitely can. We're just going into deflection, so it's not really that exciting. In addition to your normal effect, your judgment spell will also increase the critical strike chance of all attacks made against that target. That actually seems really good. Huh. Okay, cool. Peace Bloom, Silverleaf. We're going for the Silverleaf. Oh, so we can assign, let's assign these the roles. I don't know really what that is going to do. Maybe that automatically sets us up when we go into the queue. Let's do that. There we go. That's real. I don't remember this. Is this a new part of the UI? I don't remember this up here ever being a part of the UI. Maybe this is something they added to interface with this system? I don't know. Very interesting though. More interesting if it was always there and I never knew about it. That would be... And we have to actually click. I'm going to remember to click yes. Oh, we have this wrong. Oh, wait. It's assigning it just to us. It's not assigning it to the spec. Oh. Okay. It says set role for this talent set. Oh, I guess that just means this talent set. So when we have dual spec. Okay, yep, I see now. I see what's going on. Yeah, it determines your default role when you join a group. Okay. So when we have our dual spec set up, this will be our damage, and I thought it was like trying to assign the trees. That doesn't make sense now that I actually reflect upon that. Obviously, it means like our current spec. I'm a little slow, but I figure it out eventually. Eventually, I see the error of my ways. It just takes more time than most. And I make more errors. That's also true. Getting a little bit of frame hitching today, and I'm wondering if it's just the server. Maybe just like being just very busy. Might do a PC reboot. The good thing is, supposedly, I'll be receiving my new PC tomorrow, according to UPS tracking. However much we can trust that. And yeah, pretty excited about that. Besides upgrading my video card and replacing my power supply, I've been running on this system for 11 years. That's right, 11 years. It was a pretty good PC when I built it, as far as the motherboard and processor, but obviously 11 years later, even after replacing my video card with one of the first 2060s, my computer's pretty dated still. So it'll be nice to have a modern rig that could just help me out a lot, actually. Ours are not the vast kingdoms of the humans and orcs. All we have left of our land is Azeroth, and Azeroth lies mostly before your eyes. Until we can reach Outland, we must defend what little we have at any cost. Our uncivilized neighbors to the southeast, the Amani trolls, certainly have a different opinion regarding the ownership of these lands. Their daily raids are something we can't tolerate anymore. Go teach them a lesson, and by teach them a lesson, I don't mean talk at them. I mean literally just kill them. Yeah, we're just gonna kill them. There will be no teaching, only murder.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Spearcrafter's hammer. This comes off one of the named guys we'll find.
Is at hand.
Have I mentioned how much I love the music here? The music in these zones is amazing.
Anaria Shola.
Paladin, hear my request. For reasons that I cannot go into now, I decided to shut down my nearby school. A few days ago, I sent one of my pupils, apprentice Loralthus, there with this very task. I have not heard back from her since. Will you go to Duskwitherspire and check in on her to make sure that she is well? You'll find it by heading north on the path out of the Farsighted Retreat. Yeah. Okay. She is actually alive. This is one of the few times that someone says, hey, go find this apprentice for me. And they actually end up being alive still. And they survive and everything. It's crazy. We can do this stuff in any order. I think I want to go get the school stuff done first. But first, I am going to brew a fresh pot of coffee and treat myself to some more coffee. So I'm going to do a cut here, and then we'll get right back into things. Alright, let's get back into things. Coffee is refilled. I have snacked and am slightly refueled, so we should be good to go. I'll come up here and do the academy stuff first.
dark times will pass.
The Magister was concerned about my well-being. How sweet. I wish that he had shown such an interest before when we were at the Spire. That doesn't matter now. Please listen carefully, Paladin, as I have a favor to ask you. As you may know, Magister Duskwither sent me back here to shut down the power sources that feed the Spire. There are 3 of them, each located in a different place inside. Unfortunately, I appear to be too late, and Duskwitherspire has been overrun with strange, magical creatures. While I haven't the expertise to accomplish this task, surely a Paladin, such as yourself, could do it easily.
Remember the Sunwell.
Probably, and then we need to find the Groundskeeper.
Is at hand.
Which I think we're gonna go find the Groundskeeper first, because I'm pretty sure he gives us a kill quest for the enemies in this area. So before we do anything else, we'll make our way over to him.
Yes.
And yeah, he wants us to kill 6 Mana Serpents and 6 Ether Fiends.
Hold your head high.
No fairy fire, please. It let us translocate while in combat. I kind of expected them attacking us to cancel the cast. But it didn't, so there's that. I have no way to interrupt that currently. This place is positively crawling with bad guys. It's a good time to level up when we're being attacked by 3 mobs. 4 mobs. I do have potions, so, I mean, we have a heal, we have lay on hands. I don't think we're, like, in any actual danger here, as weird as that might be. Let's do a potion now. Might as well get a heal off and see if this uses any mana. Yes, so healing will use a little bit of mana. And really nothing else does. And we do have Magister Duskwither's journal here to pick up. That will start a quest for us. You've discovered what appears to be an investigative journal left behind by Magister Duskwither. A brief scan of its contents reveals some shocking attempts at filtering corrupted magical flows, which might explain what has happened here at Duskwitherspire. The Magister is sure to want this brought back to him. Just incriminating evidence that he totally messed this place up. And this is the third power source shut down, and then we should be able to translocate back to the bottom. What do we need for the kill quests still? We need mana serpents. Why is this not really like displaying all the way? I'd like it to extend a little bit more so that it could show me the whole objective. But it's not really doing that. I can't be certain from this distance. Have you already shut down the power? Oh, we did. I'm grateful to you for your assistance, but saddened to hear that some of my fellow apprentices have fallen to their addiction. With the power of the spire cut off, I think I'll stay here a while and see if things calm down enough for me to sneak in and retrieve their remains. I have one last favor to ask of you. Would you please relay what has transpired here to Magister Duskwither? Yeah, we have his journal, so we have to take care of that. Silverleaf, yes, don't mind if I do. Oh, that was close. That was close. We did not turn the kill quest into the janitor. So let's go do that before we completely flee the area, never to return again. Could be a good idea. I always forget about him. For some reason, it feels more natural to me that the kill quest should go back to the main dude, but it doesn't. Turns in to the groundskeeper. I think I called him a janitor. He's not a janitor. Well, he might also be a janitor. I don't really know what his duties entail.
We will have justice.
Alright, now I think we're going to be going into the Amani troll areas, so that should be fun. Should get a lot of experience down there fighting the trolls. Lots of peace bloom, but no silver leaf. Let's go ahead and sell before we completely forget to do that. Sell these for now. We'll get replacements for them. Actually, let's keep the shield just in case. Let's keep them both, okay? I want to be able to do rage fire and I want to be able to tank it, even if we're tanking it with really bad gear. Really bad gear is better than no gear, so there's that. Yeah, we'll just keep those. I actually don't know when we'll get replacements unless we were to take a peek on the auction house, which is always a possibility. We need to be saving our money though. Let's see. It looks familiar. Oh no, this journal, my investigations. This is what caused all of this in the first place. Here it is, the proof of my crime. This journal contains all of my ill-conceived studies. Heedless of the warnings, I continued my research until it was almost too late. Then, when I grasped my error, I did what I could. But by then, some of my pupils had already gone too far. I evacuated the spire to get them away from the corruption, but in my haste forgot to shut down the power sources. I will burn this tome so that no one else falls prey to its contents. I only wanted to help the Sindori.
Farewell.
Yeah, you overreached, man. You overreached. If I'm not wrong, he actually throws the book, doesn't he? Oh, maybe he doesn't. It must be a... Oh, there he does! It zones in over there. And he fireballs it, right?
The eternal sun guides us.
Nice. Let me just destroy the proof of all my crimes. He's like, listen, I learned my lesson, but I'm gonna destroy this evidence. Thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah. Don't really know about that. It's kind of a moral gray area. Dude still did wrong, and he said heedless of the warnings, which means he had been warned. Someone had told him, hey, don't do this. It's bad. You're being bad. He did it anyway. He was a bad boy, and we helped him burn the evidence. Which makes us complicit in a crime, obviously. You'd think we would take that to someone in Silvermoon and be like, hey, just so you know, you got this guy at the Farsighted Retreat, did some bad things at the Spire. But no, we don't do that kind of stuff. We are fine covering up for people, because we ain't no snitch. Don't need Shadow Priest. Let's work our way in a little bit here. Someone is definitely already taking care of things here. Here's Otembe. We need his hammer. So we're probably going to wait for a respawn. This is not an escort quest. Bring him Chieftain Marash's head.
Spirits be with you.
Okay. could probably do that. We are going to hang out in this area for a second until Otembe respawns. Alright, still no Otembe. Now we know if I leave this area though, he's gonna respawn and somebody else is gonna grab him. That's like almost a verifiable fact. We don't have any other guys really close that we could work on. Take out the Shadow Priest, maybe he'll respawn as something else. Alright, he's back up already. Let's get at him. What do we have here? We have a two-handed axe of agility that we could probably train axes in Orgrimmar. It's a level 5 axe. I don't really know how long that's going to be any good for, but we'll keep a hold of it for now. One way or another, when we do Ragefire, we're going to be over in Orgrimmar, so that's when I'm going to take the opportunity to train whatever weapon skills we can train over that way. I probably won't be heading over there before that. Should be able to do that stuff pretty soon. 2 more levels. I'm kind of excited to get to that point to see if people are doing dungeons and stuff like that. A lot of Shadow Priests, but not a lot of really anything at all that we need, which is concerning. Plenty of axe throwers. There's some berserkers way out here, at least one. Let's go grab him. I find it interesting that they're Shadow Priests, but that they don't do any casting at all. Oh, he did. Okay, they have some instant cast. I kept waiting for like something to interrupt, but no, they have an instant cast Shadow Word Pain. This will be the last axe thrower we need, then we just need to find some berserkers. We'll have more to do after we turn this one in. Pretty sure there's at least one more quest to come down here. Could go get the guy's head. Maybe I'm thinking of the troll quest in the Ghostlands, though. Can we thread the needle here? Yes. Let's head over this way and just see if we can get this other quest, get the dude's head. Maybe we will be sent back into here. I guess that's possible. Maybe we should come down and light the brazier as well. We can do that from here. Might be a weird angle of approach, but maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do that. I would like to, at level 14, be able to go back to Silver Moon, train, and get that quest turned in, because it's undoubtedly going to have a follow-up. Pretty sure he's going for the named guy, so figured we'd toss an invite out. Hope for the best. The named guy is definitely dead. This person looks like they are AFK, which is... oh, there we go. Nope, just getting hit in the face for no good reason. And now we wait for the Chieftain to respawn. Any berserkers around here? Shadow Priest... Axe Thrower. Berserker. Oh, we can't jump over that. I think we're good. Even if they tag him, we'll still get credit, so... let's take this Berserker out. Oh, we missed, because we are an awful Paladin. Missed that initial judgment. Well, his body is gone. That's a good start. There we go, Journeyman Vest. Perfect. And we also got some invasion plans. Let's have a look. Though you don't understand the language in these battle plans, you clearly make out a map marking the positions of Farstrider Retreat and Fairbreeze Village. You'd best let Lieutenant Dawnrunner at the Farstrider Retreat know. Okay, we will. We do still need to find a couple of berserkers out here somewhere. Not inside the hut. Do I want to come down here and do my Paladin quest, though? I think that we should. Yes. Let's go ahead and do that. If it is for the res, I'd hate to put myself in a position where we're doing group stuff and we don't have a res. That would be unfortunate and a little bit embarrassing too. Alright, so yeah, now that he's dead, we actually have to turn that in, and then we get the quest to go res him, because they're like, you're awful, you killed him, go resurrect him. So that's fun. I don't remember if we have to come all the way back here to res him, or if they've carried his body to somewhere in Silvermoon. That's the only part I'm not quite sure about. But yeah, let's see if we can get our last couple berserkers, and we'll turn in at this guy, then we'll head back to the Farstrider retreat and turn in there, and then I think it's going to be back to Silvermoon after that. We don't need many berserkers, but they sure don't spawn many in, and then the ones that do spawn in are being farmed pretty consistently. Yeah, this is, it's not looking too great for us. Here we go. Alright, we gotta grab these two. We get right here. These are our two guys. We're gonna grab both of them. Let's grab you. You could sleep for a minute. Perfect, perfect. Hey, Tiger's Eye, we'll put that on the auction house for like a silver. Of course, now that we're done, there's a bunch of berserkers up here. They probably all share spawn points, so sometimes you're bound to see more headhunters, other times you're bound to see more berserkers. It just depends.
be seeing you.
What business have you?
Go to Fairbreeze Village and notify Ranger Doglin of the Amani plans. We will do that. We still have our Hearthstone set there, thankfully. It's gonna make that pretty quick. And we'll bring you the hammer. And we'll take a new two-handed sword because, yeah, definitely. 15 to 23, better than our 8 to 13.
Death to all who oppose us.
Let's get that sucker equipped. Okay, and yeah, now we're gonna hearth back. Okay, you are up top here.
The dark times will pass.
We will take the belt.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, and now we're gonna go up to Silvermoon. But we do have a talent point to spend. We have 2 unspent. I'm so bad with these talent points now. I'm not used to having to press learn, I think. It might be the problem. Let's go ahead and do that. And now we can be done with deflection. I know what must be going through your mind. Yes, I sent Stillblade to kill you. Do not take offense. It was a necessary test. The Blood Knights are a brotherhood, but we must ensure that our brothers are alert and prepared at all times. Was it necessary to take Stillblade's life to make the point to you? Yes, and that is as much a part of your training as any sword drill. Do not think me unduly harsh. Stillblade knew well what he was being sent to do. He understood and accepted his duty, and is an example for all aspiring Blood Knights. My words are no eulogy. Stillblade's service to us is far from over, and you will be the instrument of his resurrection. Your education in the Order's ways has just begun. With the betrayal of Kel'Thas and the loss of our power source, you must learn new methods of wielding the light. Seek out Magister Astalar Bloodsworn, who is 3 feet away from us, apparently. Oh, he's down somewhere? We jump down? Hope we can get back up.
Our enemies will fall.
Welcome, young Paladin. At the Order's founding, Kel'Thas gifted us with a captured Naru, a being of the very light we wield. Through our superior magical abilities, we learn to control and subdue it, allowing the Blood Knights to draw power from it. Kel'Thas' own lust for power got the better of him, though, and he allied with our enemies. His vile followers attacked us, taking the Naru and cutting us off from the source. These are dark days for the Order. Take this vessel. The enchantment it bears will allow you to draw the last vestiges of light surrounding these magisters. They once tended the captive Naru, and some of its energy yet remains within them. Oh, dear lord. It will be just enough to restore your comrade to life. Do not worry about the magisters. I have seen to their care, and Lord Selenar assures me that Lady Ladrin seeks a new source of power even now. Oh, okay. Sorry guys, draining the last of your energy. Okay. Just a little bit grim. This is a cool area though. We come out outside in a weird place. Interesting, interesting.
We will persevere.
Well done. The powers granted by the light have never come naturally to the Blood Knights, but we are not so weak-willed as to let nature dictate to us. Our mastery of the arcane has provided a path to help us see through these harsh times. Power no longer flows freely in these halls, but it is there for the tenacious and strong of will. Few have the stomach or aptitude to master it these days, but I know you will not disappoint the order. While you were preparing the vessel, I sent the group of initiates to retrieve Stagrius' Stillblade. They got his body back. You will find him at the top level of Silvermoon's Inn.
Farewell.
Alright, let's go resurrect this guy. We have another quest somewhere?
Baladash, Malanore.
What is it marking here? No, it's marking the same
Remember
quest.
the sun well.
It's a little bit of questy weirdness going on. We're headed down to the inn. Is he downstairs? No, it's not where people sleep. People sleep up here.
Victory lies ahead.
Nothing to see here, move along. Well, that's cool. I'm assuming this is the top level. I don't see. Hey, hi! Don't let me. There we go. So we were waiting for his body to come back. Why? Wait, are you a player? You are a player. For some reason, I saw the blue tag above their head, and I thought they were an NPC. It was this guy's green tag above their head. Yeah, I got really confused there. I could have swore it was just two NPCs standing here. Didn't realize it was a player because I don't have my names floating above their heads. So we'll wait. Yeah, we'll wait. And we hope that his body comes back soon. This is like another one of those things that we need some like quality of life changes here. This guy's body should just always be here. It would be weird for his body to be here even after somebody reses him and he walks away. But it's okay for things to be a little weird. Friction happens when we're doing this, when we have to stand around and we have to waste our time waiting for an NPC's body to respawn into the world. It's not necessary. No one is so immersed that it's gonna like break their immersion to have this guy's body just have it be in the bed, you know, instead of on the floor would also be a great idea. That would make more sense. Oh, now what? We used our item and now we can't do it again, or what? Oh, God. Okay, guys, I'm going to finish this one up on my own. I've totally messed this up. Because I used it during the other person's thing, we literally don't have the item anymore. I have to go back, I have to get a refill of the item, and then I have to come all the way back here. So yeah, I'm going to end this episode here. Next time, we'll be headed back out. I think we're going to the Ghostlands. Things I have to do here in town. I'm going to work on our first aid a little bit. And, yeah, work on our first aid, hit the auction house, put our greens up for sale, and that's going to be it. But I'm going to end this one here. Thank you guys for being here. Really do appreciate the support. Hope you guys are having fun with the videos, and if you're playing in the Fresh Start on your own, I hope you're having fun there as well. Would love to see you guys hit up the Discord channel that I've set up for the Maladeath Fresh Start if you are playing. Swing on by, say hello. And yeah, take care of yourselves out there. Take care of each other. And we will see you back here again sometime really soon. Bye for now.